Well, I won't start by pulling a long face. Besides, it's not Lent. That's the Ash Wednesday gospel we hear. We hear it again. Of course, we need to hear it, I guess, many times. The Greek musician Vangelis composed theme music for Chariots of Fire, the 1981 sports drama. It's inspired by the prophet Elijah, who lived in turbulent times. King Ahab of Israel had married a floozy from pagan Sidon by the name of Jezebel. She brought the fertility cult of Baal with her, the worship of money, sex, and power. God showed his displeasure by bringing a drought on the land for 3.5 years. But the people continued to be corrupted by the cult. Eventually, as we heard a few weeks ago, there was a showdown on Mount Carmel when Elijah called down fire from heaven to put an end to this revolting cult and its priesthood. Jezebel, unhappy, put a price on Elijah's head and he became a hunted man. Until Jezebel was finally thrown out of a window and devoured by dogs. Some call it karma. We also live in turbulent times. People continue to worship money, sex, and power. Human lives are sacrificed on the altar of expediency through abortion, euthanasia, and unjust wars of aggression where innocent perish with the guilty. God sends warnings, droughts, floods, and plagues, and people refuse to acknowledge his authority and repent. We need Father Elijahs to call out the Jezebels in our midst. We need the protection of angels to get us through this life unscathed, uncorrupted, at least. And we need chariots of fire to take us to heaven. Like Elisha, we need a double share of Father Elijah's spirit. That, incidentally, is part of the Carmelite charism, apparently. Being faithful disciples like Elisha, calling on Father Elijah's help. Jesus won't mind. After all, Elijah did encourage Jesus on the Mount of Transfiguration before he underwent his passion. But we can't call down fire from heaven to destroy heretics and enemies anymore. The sons of thunder, James and John, learnt that lesson from Jesus. It seems, unfortunately I suppose, that the way of Christian discipleship is more like a gentle breeze than an Old Testament hurricane or whirlwind. It'd be a bit easier if we just called out fire from heaven.